Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to do the playoffs of 2023. And the first matchup is the Chargers, who are with Rich Dever at QB, Trajan Curry at running back, McCray, Young, and Forrest at wide receiver, Nicholson at tight end. O-line is Sean Singer, Bennett Hopkins, Darrell Watkins, Riley Holm, and Desmond Malone with an injured Khalid Wimmer. They have Rafe Thames, Thomas, Garrett Sperry, and Matt Cook at D-line. Chris Davis, Lance Butler, and Ben Brown at linebacker. Jalen Hall and Byron Sanchez at corner. Safety, we got Kyle Crook and Zach Koch. And at kicker, Terry Jacobson. Punter, Nate Berger. And the Jaguars, who are even more healthy probably, except for on D-line. They have Bradley Edwards, Justin Shepard, Evan Jackson, Bradley Kreider, and David Jeffers. And at linebacker, Steve Watts, Clarence Hagan, and Prater is injured, so I don't know who will replace them. But here we go. First playoff game of the year. And it's 3-0 Jaguars after one. Ben Reeves with a field goal. And another field goal for Reeves. It is 6-0 Jaguars at the half. Right, players can play through injuries. I forgot about that. So, Jaguars have 3 guys playing through an injury that I've seen. And here it is, 6-0, fourth quarter. And it's Townsend to Armand Mays. Touchdown. 2-point conversion fails. And we got 2 minutes left. Jaguars up 12. Third and 11 at the 45, though, of the Jaguars for the Chargers. Dever drops back. 2 yards to Nicholson, fourth down. Dever again. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. Townsend throws it to Mays for a loss of 1 yard on the catch. Timeout defense. So they're down to 2 timeouts, the Chargers. Townsend handoff Lewis, 6 yards. Timeout. They're down to their final timeout, 3rd and 5. And it's Townsend, drops back, incomplete. And they're going to punt it for a touchback. So 1:41 left, down by 2 scores. Dever, 5 yards to McCray. 2nd and 5, Dever again, Earl Reed. 16 yards. First down. And Davon Walker's out for Jacksonville. Wow. Hodges is also out. I think he was already injured, so that's weird. First down. Own 41. Dever drops back. 3 yards to McCray. Dever again. Dropping back. 9 yards to Rashad Forrest. 59 seconds. They're running out of time. Dever drops back. Sack Justin Shepard. 2nd and 20. And yeah, I think that's... Oh no! Dever to Young. Touchdown. The extra point is good. 3 seconds remain. Onside. Recovered receiving team. And that's it. Jaguars win it 12-7. Dante Lewis played great. Tyler McCray in the loss. 157 yards receiving. And Rich Dever, he played good. He threw a pick, though. That was crucial. John Young played well. And that's it. This defense, not good enough at all. They lost 12-7. The Jaguars move on with a win. And Miles Townsend, by the way, gets his first career playoff win. Last year in the playoffs, he was good. Didn't get past the first round, though. Dante Lewis, he's playing great. 51 yards today, running the football. And that's it for them. First game. Who did well on the defensive end? They had Darius Kelly with a sack. 2 sacks for Justin Shepard. A sack for Evan Jackson. Yeah, so their defense played well. Robbie Donlin had a pick. And yeah. We got now the Steelers with Tom Williams starting. and Rone, Brown, McRae, Wilson, and Sturdivant. They've also got Martin, Douglas, and Aycock, but I think Cooper is allowed to play because he's injured for a short time. So, yeah. The Raiders, here we go. Damian Sneed is out, I think. I don't know what the limit is for games to be able to play is. It might be 4 or 2. It's probably 2. But at the half, 7-6 Steelers. And it's 14-7 Raiders. Going into the fourth. Field goal, Cole Brown. Same score, 2 minutes remain. 4th and 17. Williams drops back. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. 1:56 remaining. Both quarterbacks have thrown no touchdowns and thrown 2 or 3 picks. The quarterbacks have played awful today. But here we go. McLeod to Campbell on the run. Loss of 2. 2nd and 12. McLeod incomplete. Tolbert. 3rd and 12. Handoff. Justice Mitchell. 8 yards. And it's 4th and 4. Timeout defense. Grant punted 42 yards. Returned by Wheeler for 15 to the 33. Here we go. Williams drops back. Incomplete. 2nd down. And here we go. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, no. Williams drops back. Oh, man, he's sacked by Josh Speller for a loss of 6. 3rd and 16. Williams again, 9 yards to Mike Jones. 4th and 7. Williams drops back. Coleman, 22 yards to the 42. Williams again. Mike Jones. 42 yards downfield. Touchdown Steelers. That's incredible. Wow, what a play. And they take the lead by 3 points as the extra point by Cole Brown is good. And that'll do it. The Pittsburgh Steelers win again. And Tom Williams, Dion Wheeler, Charles Coleman, Devontae Henry, Mike Jones. Man, this team. Tom Williams gets a win for the Steelers. He was not even that good at all, except for the last throw. It was Devontae Henry and Dion Wheeler and Mike Jones. And the defense was okay. And yeah. Justice Mitchell of the Raiders, they are out. And Mitchell had 83 rush yards for a touchdown. The Raiders are playing great. Well, we're playing great. Until the playoffs. My goodness. Tyler McLeod, what happened? This guy's gonna win Rookie of the Year, I think. Actually, no, he was like 2nd in the MVP award race, I think. Something like that. So, he probably will. And we got the Bills and Jets. Here we go. At the half, it's 14-10 Jets. 21-10. 31-10. The Jets win it. What a game for Aaron Angelo. 19 of 22, 236 yards and a touchdown. Tony Johnson, 61 yards running. George Jackson and Dwight Johnson. That Jets duo. George Jackson, 117 yards. And Aaron Angelo didn't get past the first round last year in the playoffs. He does this year. And the Jets are moving on. Tony Johnson did well today. Dwight Johnson as well. And the Jets defense as well played well. Man, they're just good. The Jets will now face the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the Bills, Nick Mitchell, I don't know what is going on. This man was 2-7 this year. They were 2-7 with him at quarterback, when last year he was a Super Bowl champion and finals and Super Bowl MVP. Yeah, that just doesn't make sense. His brother Lawrence Mitchell plays for the Vikings, who I think missed the playoffs. But Nick Mitchell, he's still a great playoff player with over 1,000 yards passing in the playoffs. We got Chris Nolan, Justin Simonson's out. And, yeah, Chris Nolan versus Jared DeLeo. We got an NFC clash right here. And it's 10-0 after 1. 31-6 at the half. And, yeah, this game is basically over. Yes, it is. The Rams almost came back. But it's over. Chris Nolan and the Packers win. 400 yards passing for Chris Nolan. Jared Hook with 149 rush yards, 122 for Jack Jones. Man, this game was insane. So many yards. The Packers are moving on. Chris Nolan, 400 yards passing today in his first career playoff start, as they missed the playoffs last season. Hubie Daughtry, in his first playoffs, 160 yards. Packers win. The Rams, however, lose 34-31. They made the playoffs last year, I think. Jared Hook had 14 yards last season. He has 163 this game, or overall, in 2 games. Jack Jones. Yeah, their run game has been crazy. And Nick Washington came in for them today. And he had 133 yards, 2 touchdowns. So that is it. We have the next game, Falcons-Cowboys now. Kenny Bradley, Jerome Smith. Who will get through here and move on? It's 12-6 Dallas, as Moran has missed 2 extra points, but he's a defensive lineman, so he's not supposed to really make kicks, but he should if he's in the position. Smith to Saunders, touchdown, Falcons, extra point, good. And with 2 minutes left, same score. That is it. Dallas is moving on. Kenny Bradley and Brandon Trice. Bradley is going to play next game. Wow. But a great game for him. It's his second playoff appearance. He was 1-1 last year in the playoffs, so they got to the same round that they're in now. 8 touchdowns, no picks for Bradley in the playoffs. He's a playoff star. Yeah. Man, he shines in the playoffs somehow. Yeah. Joe Traore is in his first playoff appearance with the Cowboys. And the Falcons lost. Jerome Smith is done after making it through the first round last season in the playoffs. So we now have Lions-Giants. Here we go. At halftime, it's 0-0. The Lions score on a Smith pass to Hanks for 40 yards. Extra point by James is no good. Field goal, Giants. Adams runs it in for a yard and a touchdown. Here we go. The Lions are 23 yards away from the end zone. Smith, 1 yard to Jermaine Moore, 2nd and 9. Flag. Neutral zone infraction. It's now 2nd and 4 at the 17. Smith, 6 yards. Richardson, first down to the 11. Man, they gotta go fast. And yeah, here we go. First down, Smith, incomplete. 2nd down, Smith again. Drops back, looks for a man. Incomplete to Willie Jennings. 3rd and 10 at the 11. Smith again, looking down the field for anyone. And Ferguson, 11 yards, touchdown, Lions. Oh my. The extra point is good, Jamison James. And that looks like it'll do it. The Detroit Lions are moving on thanks to Kelvin Nash and Tyler Ferguson and Jackson Hanks. Darryl Smith, the Lions Kelvin Nash, 103 yards this year in the playoffs, 23 last year in his Super Bowl run. Tyler Ferguson was great last year in the playoffs. He has 315 yards in 4 games in the playoffs. Wow, yeah, he's a playoff stud. And here we go. In the next round, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers, led by Tom Williams at quarterback, versus J.B. Morris of the Browns. And the Browns are just that good. They had the most yards, I think, for any team of offense in the league all time. J.B. Morris, 24 of 32 for 282 yards, 4 touchdowns for this insane Browns offense that wins 46-3. My goodness. That's it for Pittsburgh. They are done after 2 games played. Awful games for Williams. Deion Wheeler was not bad. Charles Coleman was okay too. And that's it. A pick for Eddie Dumont and Jalen Nelson. The best player on their team this year in the playoffs was Charles Coleman. 90 rush yards, 89 receiving yards. And the Browns. My goodness. Yeah, J.B. Morris was on the Bills last year. He made the playoffs as they were knocked out in the first round, but he was not at the level he's at this year now, like back then. He's crazy this season. He's on another level, actually. Colin Bryant, the Browns, I don't think they've ever made it to the playoffs. Yeah, Henry Jones. Yeah, they've not been in the playoffs before. And now here they are in the conference championship facing the winner of Jaguars-Jets. And here we go, 26-0. Colton Neal. That's it. Jets win it. They shut out the Jaguars. And that's it. Colton Neal, George Jackson. The Jags are done. Michael LaValle, Miles Townsend. Jaguars Nation is stunned. They're not stunned that they lost, but they're stunned that they got shut out in the playoffs. Wow. Colton Neal played a great game today. First, real appearance in the playoffs for him. And he delivered. 221 yards, 2 touchdowns. And, yeah, the Jets, George Jackson has been their number 1 target this playoff run. And, wow, they're out here right now. The Jets are playing great football. And now we got Packers, Buccaneers. Matt Beard, the rookie quarterback for the Bucs. 22-3. And there we go. It is 22-11 now, and that's it. The Packers are moving on. Chris Nolan, Josh Boyd, everyone. But Matt Simeon and his team are done. 92 rush yards this game for him. And, wow, Matt Beard, what a rookie year for him. And he was the second best rookie quarterback. He was great. He was 12-4 when they had him at starting. Yeah, that's really good, but they're done. Yeah. The Packers are moving on thanks to Chris Nolan, who has 2 games, 621 yards. First playoff appearance for the Packers. Josh Boyd, 114 yards running, 153 receiving. Hubie Daughtry, 241 yards. And, yeah, that's it. We got Dallas versus Detroit. Cowboys, Lions. No score after 1. 7-0 Dallas at the half. 7-0, fourth quarter. It's Kelvin Nash. 7 yards, touchdown. Dallas scores again. Oh, and it's Nash running it in. Extra point, good. Detroit is driving down the field. James makes the field goal with 4 seconds remaining. Oh my. 52 yards, kickoff, touchback, 4 seconds left. Bradley drops back, 7 yards, and that's it. The Detroit Lions are moving on. Kelvin Nash ran it in for 2 clutch touchdowns, and the Detroit Lions are moving on to face the Packers in the NFC Championship. So, before we get into this, we're going to look at the playoff stats. Chris Nolan, Kenny Bradley, Tom Williams, Darryl Smith, Rich Dever, top 5 in pass yards. And rush yards, it's Hook, Nash, Jones, Boyd, and Wheeler. Receiving, it's Daughtry, Jackson, McCray, Boyd, and Rosenbaum. Wow. Yeah, here we go. We got the Jets and the Browns. Big game here. At the half, it's 37-21. And yeah, what a game. 5-point game, never mind. 8-point game. Field goal is good by Schuler. And that's it. The Cleveland Browns win 40-35. J.B. Morris. My gosh. J.B. Morris in 2 games, 601 yards, 8 touchdowns. What the heck is going on in Cleveland? Wow, J.B. Morris he's been like Mahomes out here. Like, actually. I did not expect him to be this good because, well, first of all, he's on the Browns. They're never good. So, like, they're always good, and then they, like, blow it at the end. But the Browns are your AFC champions. And Aaron Angelo's done. George Jackson's done. Wow. Packers, Lions in the NFC Championship. Winner to the Super Bowl. Packers up 7-0. 14-0. 21-6. 21-12. And we're tied with 1 minute left. Nolan, 8-yard run. Timeout. I think they have like 1 timeout remaining. Something like that. Nolan to Hendricks. 3 yards, first down, timeout. They're out of timeouts. They're at the 50. False start. Nolan drops back. Incomplete. It's 2nd and 15 at the own 45. Nolan handoff Sean Pittman. 2 yards. It's 3rd down. Nolan drops back 18 yards to Justin Seuss. Downfield, Seuss with 36 yards. Nolan again, Seuss again. 16 yards, first down to the 19. Nolan, incomplete, 19 seconds left. And 19 yards until a touchdown. Nolan again, drops back, 4 yards, Dexter Eaton. Nolan, sacked by Boris Brown, loss of 4. But 37-yard field goal for Creighton Wright. The kick is up. It's good, but there's a flag. They're going to redo it, right? Wait, no. Huh? They don't even get to redo the kick. And that's why they lose. No way. The Lions are moving back to where they belong, which is the Super Bowl. What the heck is going on here? We got the Lions, who don't even have a good offense. I'm joking. Their offense is good. It's just not supposed to be on this level that they're at. Offense isn't supposed to carry them to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Charlie Brown, Eric Hatcher, Mo Beckham, Fred Juarez, E.J. Olsen. These teams are just incredible. And we're going to go to see the Pro Bowl teams, which quarterbacks are Nolan and Morris. Morris is on the AFC team, and that is a win. J.B. Morris. I'm sorry, but he is incredible right now. And we're going to go look at the playoff leaders so far. Cleveland's quarterback, J.B. Morris, is second in yards behind Chris Nolan. They have the number 1 and 2 running backs in this game. And by the way, Cleveland versus Detroit, so 5th quarterback as well. And there's receiver number 6 and 7 in this game, and 10 actually. All on Cleveland. Here we go. Super Bowl. It's Jamison James with a field goal at the end of the first quarter to make it 3-0 Lions. Morris to Davon Gregory. Touchdown Browns. 7-3. And Bryant runs it in for a touchdown. 14-3 Browns at the half. Third quarter, Michael Fenner, he's going to run it in himself for a touchdown. 2-point conversion, Smith drops back. Incomplete, they fail. It's 14-9. Field goal, James is good. 9:50 remaining. It's Bryant. Touchdown, Browns. Here's Morris. Drops back. 4 yards to Davon Gregory. Morris again. Incomplete. 3rd and 6. 3 minutes remaining. Morris again. Drops back. Looking downfield. Flag. Offsetting penalties. So they are gonna... Oh, never mind. Holding on Cleveland. 3rd and 16. Morris. Loss of 3 on the throw. Field goal's good. 12-point game. Smith to Richardson. Touchdown. Lions. Extra point is... Never mind. They're going for 2. Smith incomplete, so they fail. 6-point game. James, onside kick for the Lions. Recovered by the Browns. First down, Morris drops back 9 yards. Bradley Marshall, timeout defense. 2nd and 1. Morris, handoff Dowdy. Loss of 3. 3rd and 4, timeout defense. Handoff, Colin Bryant on 3rd and 4. Huge play for Cleveland. Loss of 4 on the run. And they're out of timeouts. Punt return to the 11. They need to score a touchdown. So 89 yards in 42 seconds. Can the Lions do it? Smith drops back. Fumble. Recovered Stewart. And that'll just about do it. Morris kneels and the Cleveland Browns are Super Bowl champions. Wow. That's incredible. Colin Bryant, Super Bowl MVP, 2-time All-League. So he's... Alright, wait, let me see this. So, MVP, J.B. Morris. What a game. What a season. Yeah, look at this. MVP Morris and Super Bowl champion. He has not thrown a pick in the playoffs at all. 9 touchdowns as well. And Defensive Player of the Year, Anthony Thompson of the Jets. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Tyler McLeod, almost MVP actually. And Howard Shaw, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Almost Defensive Player actually. And retirements, any Hall of Famers? Still no. Alright, so the All-League first team, J.B. Morris. First team All-League. This is the first time he's been on an all-pro team, actually. Colin Bryant, first team All-Pro running back, and second team All-Pro punt returner or kick returner? Punt returner. That's crazy. Dwight Johnson, Glenn Carter and Hebe Daughtry are the wide receivers here. Orrin Wilson, tight end. Yeah, he was good. O-line here. D lineman. Brown, Martin, Shaw, Thompson. Linebackers. And yeah, that's it. We're gonna... What a season it was, actually. Oh, they put 2 running backs on the all-rookie team. Oh, because it's a flex position. I forgot. So yeah, Blake Dinkins. 776 yards and 8 touchdowns as a rookie. That's insane. Then the Browns are your Super Bowl champions. Are there any Browns that were on the Lions last year? This answers our question. There are none. But there are... How many... What the heck? So 110 players have won the Super Bowl. And... Man, the Browns were insane. This season's draft, Andrew Taylor, the wide receiver, Damon Starks, the quarterback, Ricky Presley at D-line, Stephen Lee at D-line, and Jordan Allen at wide receiver. So let's rank those quarterbacks, actually. We got Damon Starks, looking really good. He's like going to come in the league and be like Tyler McLeod. Cooper Smith, good. Yeah, not bad. John Bradford. Michael Gill. Dondre Davenport. The worst quarterback here, Tyrone Fant. This guy's name is McLeod, but he's not related to Tyler McLeod. And let's see the standings and look at who will get the number 1 pick. It's going to be the Saints, then the Broncos, then the 3rd pick goes to the Chiefs, 4th pick goes to either the Bears, Seahawks, Colts, Titans, Bengals, Ravens. Yeah. And last thing we're going to do is check out who has the picks. Philly! No! Philly traded for New Orleans' pick! No way! That is insane! So New Orleans is 2-14, and they're going to not get their first-round pick. Well, first overall pick, actually. And they need a quarterback. So they need 1 or 2. Denver gets the 2nd pick, and they don't exactly need a quarterback because their quarterback has a good overall and is young. But they do at the same time need a quarterback because why not? And yeah, so our Super Bowl champs this year, Cleveland Browns. And yeah, thanks for watching the video and see you guys next time. Bye.